Good morning, children. Welcome to the English class. Do you recognize these personalities here? Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. Martin Luther King Jr., the great leader who played a key role in the American civil rights movement. Nelson Mandela, the revolutionary leader who served as the President of South Africa. And Saint Mother Teresa, who spent most of her life to serve the sick and the underprivileged people at her base in Calcutta. She is also the founder of the Order of the Missionaries of Charity. So these extraordinary personalities have made great differences in the world. Today, we are going to talk about one such great personality, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States of America. So today, we are going to learn the chapter 4, Saving the Birds. So this is one story that is taken from the book 50 Famous Stories Retold by James Baldwin. This is James Baldwin, the popular American writer who wrote many books for children on subjects like legends, mythology, biography, and literature. So this chapter, Saving the Birds, is a story that narrates an incident that happened in the early life of Abraham Lincoln when he was serving as a lawyer. So one day, Abraham Lincoln was riding through a country road along with other lawyers. And on the side of the road, he saw a few robin chicks lying on the grass. They had fallen from their nest, blown away by a storm. So he stopped there, took the chicks in his hand and put them back in their nest. While his other friends, 3 of his other friends, did not care and continued riding away and laughed at him. Let's read the story. All of you please take your English reader, turn to page number 54. You can see the heading chapter 4, Saving the Birds. And you can also see the picture of the famous personalities that we saw earlier. So as a warm-up session, you can learn more about these personalities and answer the questions which is given below the pictures. So now let's continue reading the story. One day in spring, 4 men were riding on horseback along a country road. These men were lawyers and they were going to the next town to attend court. It had been raining the previous night and the ground was very soft. Water was dripping from the trees and the grass was wet. So it is the season of spring and there were spring showers in the previous night. In the morning, as the day was getting warmer, 4 men who were all lawyers were riding through a country road and they were going where? They were going to the town to attend court. And since it was raining the previous night, there were mud along the sides of the road and the soil was all wet and soft. The 4 lawyers rode along, one behind another, for the pathway was narrow and the mud on each side of it was deep. They rode slowly and talked and laughed and were very jolly. So they were riding on horseback. They were going one after the other. Why? Because the road was narrow and on the sides the ground was soft because it was raining the previous night and there were muddy puddles all around. They were happily riding on the horseback, singing, laughing and talking. As they were passing through a grove of small trees, they heard a great fluttering over their heads and a feeble chirping in the grass by the roadside. Stit, stit, stit came from the leafy branches above them. Cheep, cheep, cheep came from the wet grass. So they were on the horseback, riding happily through this narrow road, and as they were passing by a grove of small trees, means a group of small trees, they heard a fluttering. Fluttering means the sound the wings of a bird makes while it flies or while it moves its wings. So they heard a fluttering over their heads and they also heard a feeble chirping. Feeble means a low sound, a weak sound, a feeble chirping in the grass by the roadside. And what was it? What do you think they saw there? From the leafy branches above their heads, they heard this sound, stit, stit, stit. And what is it? The sound was from a mother bird. And below on the wet grass, they heard cheep, 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 a feeble chirping sound. And what was it on the ground? What is the matter here? Asked the first lawyer, whose name was Speed. Oh, it's only some old robins, said the second lawyer, whose name was Hardin. And how many lawyers were there? There were 4 lawyers there, and the name of the first one was Speed. And Speed is asking, what is the matter here? And the second lawyer, and his name is Hardin, and Mr. Hardin replied, oh, it's only some old robins. Said the second lawyer, the storm has blown 2 of the little ones out of the nest. They are too young to fly, and the mother bird is making a great fuss about it. So, on the wet grass, what was it? On the wet grass, they saw baby birds lying down, fallen from the nest, blown away by a storm. So, when the first lawyer Speed, asked what was the matter happening there, Mr. Hardin was telling Mr. Speed that they are just small birds, and since they are too young to fly, their mother is worried about them since they've fallen from the nest, and the mother bird is making great fuss about it. She is getting worried about it. What a pity, they will die down there in the grass, said the third lawyer, whose name I forget. Oh well, they are nothing but birds, said Mr. Hardin. Why should we bother? So the third lawyer felt pity for these baby birds, and he said, what a pity. And he said, if they keep lying down on the grass, if they are not saved, they might die. So but to this, Mr. Hardin replied, they are just some baby birds. You don't have to bother. Let's just continue riding. Yes, why should we? Said Mr. Speed. So Mr. Speed also joined Mr. Hardin's opinion. He said, yes, we can continue the riding. The 3 men, as they passed, looked down and saw the little birds fluttering in the cold, wet grass. So they continued their riding without rescuing or without helping the baby birds. They saw the mother robin flying about and crying to her mate. Then they rode on, talking and laughing as before. In a few minutes, they had forgotten about the birds. So the men saw the mother robin crying out to her mate, trying to help the baby birds. But they did not listen to it. They did not care about it. They just continued riding and they were gone. And in a few minutes, they completely forgot about the birds. They continued their talking, laughing, and they happily enjoyed the ride. But the fourth lawyer, whose name was Abraham Lincoln, stopped. He got down from his horse and very gently took the little ones up in his big warm hands. They did not seem frightened, but chirped softly as if they knew they were safe. Never mind, my little fellows, said Mr. Lincoln. I am going to put you in your own cozy little bed. The fourth lawyer, what was his name? The fourth lawyer was Abraham Lincoln. He could not just ride away like that, seeing those helpless little baby birds. What did he do? His heart reached for these little birds. He stopped there, he got down from his horse, and very gently he took these little ones in his hand. And with gentle strokes, he caressed them. And instead of getting frightened, the little baby birds felt very safe in his hands. And what did he tell to these birds? He told them that he is going to put them back in their nest, their cozy little bed. Then he looked up to find the nest from which they had fallen. It was high, much higher than he could reach. But Mr. Lincoln could climb. He had climbed many a tree when he was a boy. So, Mr. Lincoln is trying to help the baby birds by putting them back in their nest. But when he looked where the nest was, he saw the nest was built on a branch high up on the tree. He could not reach it from the ground. It was much above the ground. But Mr. Lincoln is used to climbing trees. He used to climb a lot of trees when he was a boy. So what did he do? He climbed up on the tree. He put the birds softly, one by one, into their warm little home. 2 other baby birds were there that had not fallen out. All cuddled down together and were very happy. So out of the 4 baby robins, only 2 had fallen out, and Abraham Lincoln took them in his hands gently and put them back in their cozy nest. In the nest, the other 2 robin chicks were there. So all the 4 robin chicks started cuddling together and they were very happy. Soon, the 3 lawyers who had ridden ahead stopped at a spring to give their horses water. "Where is Lincoln?" asked one, always surprised to find that he was not with them. So the 3 other lawyers had continued their ride. They did not stop to save the birds, and they were gone, and after some time they stopped at a point to give water to their horses. But then only they noticed that Abraham Lincoln is not with them. And among them they asked, "Where is Lincoln?" And they were surprised to find that Lincoln was not with them. "Do you remember those birds?" said Mr. Speed. "Very likely he has stopped to take care of them." So then only they are remembering about those baby birds. So one of them suggested that Abraham Lincoln might have stopped at the place where the baby birds were lying on the grass, and he might have stopped there to help them, to save them. In a few minutes, Mr. Lincoln joined them. His shoes were covered with mud. He had torn his coat on the thorny tree. "Hello, Abraham," said Mr. Hardin. "Where have you been?" So after some time, after saving the baby birds, Abraham Lincoln joined the other lawyers. So when he joined them, one of them asked, Mr. Hardin asked them, "Hello, Abraham, where have you been?" Hardin asked him where Lincoln had been. "I stopped a minute to give those birds to their mother," he answered. So what did he answer? He answered Mr. Hardin that he had stopped at the place where the birds were lying on the grass, and he rescued them and gave them back to their mother. "Well, we always thought you were a hero," said Mr. Speed. "Now we know it." Then all 3 of them laughed heartily. They thought it so foolish that a strong man should take so much trouble just for some worthless young birds. So Mr. Speed told Abraham that they always thought him as a hero, and now they know why. But does he mean it? No. Mr. Speed said this as a joke. Why? After saying this, all the other 3 started laughing heartily, started laughing heavily, because they were making fun of Abraham, because they thought the baby birds were worthless, and it was worthless of him to save those tiny birds, to spend time on it and to make some effort to save them. "Gentlemen," said Mr. Lincoln, "I could not have slept tonight if I had left those helpless little robins to perish in the wet grass." But to this, what did Abraham reply? So Abraham Lincoln replied that he could not have slept if he had left those little robins there to perish, means to die. And he is happy that he could save them. So this is one story that shows Abraham Lincoln's love and compassion for other beings. He was a man with empathy. What is empathy? The ability to feel or experience what someone else is going through. So it is not just a moral virtue, it is one virtue or one skill that we all need to practice. So children, I suggest you go through the story again and again. As an activity, you have to do the exercise Do and Learn, which is in page number 53. You can see this page there. The first is about choose any 2 Indian leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Sarojini Naidu. You can choose any 2 of them. Then look up the internet and find 5 things about each of them. Make a picture collage on them using colorful pictures. So you choose any 2 leaders, find more about them, you make a note of these 2 leaders and also collect pictures and make a picture collage. You can do this on a chart paper. Once you are done with that, take a picture and you can send that through Teams. The second one is write a poem with the word teacher. You are given the word teacher and using the word teacher, you can write a poem. Make a bouquet of flowers for your teacher using block painting. So you might be already familiar with block painting, and here is a method on how to make a bouquet of flowers using block painting. Follow the instructions and try making one bouquet of flowers. You can make it like a card and you can take a picture and send us through Teams. And the last one is listen to the song Perched on a Single Nail and sing it. It's a beautiful song, Perched on a Single Nail, and it's by My Earth Songs. You can either log into their website and listen to the beautiful song. It's about a robin bird, or you can also Google about it and listen to it. Listen to the song, learn the song, you can sing it, and you can record an audio clip and send us through Teams. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class. Until then, bye.